It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got the Shamrocks' second-year running back.
On a warm and sunny afternoon in the Bay State of Massachusetts, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Shamrocks of Buenos Aires taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they come off a good win in the opener. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He's across midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hudson. And that is incomplete here. When you look at this defense, they were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off the play fake, Hudson. And that will be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Wise. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Following the fumble recovery, Hudson. They will find Davis. That's complete. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. Hudson. Throw left side complete. That's Ross. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. He's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Well, the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Back to throw. Hudson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 14-yard line. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick here is good. And that will make it 6-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And a week ago, as you get a look at the numbers, well over 100 yards, he was on fire.
He was on fire. Obviously, the offensive line.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Well, they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Hudson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they talk about creating turnovers. That's all they...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw on second down, Hudson. He finds his man, complete. That's Graves. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He finds his man, complete. It's Bryant. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Looking to throw. Hudson able to get away. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. It's a loss of 4, and now it's second and goal. Back to throw. Hudson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. 2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a third and goal. Looking to throw. Hudson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wise, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Davis now to return it. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Patriots take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To throw again, Hudson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. When you look at this defense, this unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on third down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. Paul bringing it in. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Up the middle they go. Wise. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Hudson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. They run the counter. It's McLeod. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. After one, it's 9-0. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Hudson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded at about the 28. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. And they'll run the option to start the drive. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Wise. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now back to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Shamrocks have got it back to within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hudson. Open man is Ross, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Hudson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Taken down at the 42.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And I like where this offense is going. I like what they're thinking because they want to spread the wealth and move the ball around. And they decide to get the fullback involved in these pass patterns as well. Normally, 2-yard hitch or a little flare out of the backfield. But this time, they sent him downfield. He's able to make a big play.
On 1st down, Wise. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wise. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. Looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, Hudson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graves.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's pulled in at the 32. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. He'll decide to keep this once more. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they bring out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards of boot so far as this one's away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. From the 20, here's the second down and 4. Off the play fake. Hudson. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. To throw on third down. Hudson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Graves. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Paul. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Paul. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man. Complete. That's Paul. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hudson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryan. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first...
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Back to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Paul. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Wise. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Hudson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. McLeod. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's McLeod. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Back to throw. Hudson. Over the middle. That's caught by Ross. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Off play action. Hudson. Throw left side complete. That's Graves. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Hudson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. Oh, that was an intriguing call. You got a chip shot field goal. Tight game. Why not just take the 3?
I know that not all the old rules apply in today's NFL, and in fact, I'd love to have an analytics coach here with us right now to say why that was probably a good play. I don't know if even the analytics coach would have said that. That seemed like a bad play. Take the points there and move on.
On 2nd down now, it's Wise, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
He'll keep it himself. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
Touchdown! How about that? Their quarterback with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They'll start on the ground here on first down. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Up the middle they go. McLeod. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. A second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Looking to throw. Hudson. Throw left side, complete to Ross. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a give right side. It's McLeod. He'll get it across midfield down to the 49.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
On first down, Hudson. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Hudson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Now a handoff up the middle. McLeod. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now in Foxborough. They'll break the huddle, come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third. This offense on third down today, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is third and 8. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They run the option here on first and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He'll get it inside the 20, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And the Shamrocks are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
New England's offense set to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Hudson. Throw right side, caught by Davis.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Hudson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
The Patriots send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wise.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 41 yards.
Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to try and do this himself.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Up the middle they go. It's Wise, and he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots 28. On third down, Wise, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Wise. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hudson. He finds his man complete. That's McLeod. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun. Hudson. Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta. 7 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake. Hudson getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Hudson. He finds his man complete. It's Bryant. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, here's second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Back to throw. Hudson throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant. Touchdown, Patriots. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Pats have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He finds his man complete. That's Price.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And they take a knee.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for our visit,